Guys, and welcome back to some more Need for Speed Unbound. So we have a brand new class of racing that we're going to be hopping into today, and I think it's time we buy ourselves a new vehicle. So I've been looking around, I've been thinking about it, I've been, weighing the pros and cons, taking a look at what we need. We're moving up to S-Class, and the thing is as we get into S and S+, it gets very, very expensive. So our first S-Class car, as we mentioned in the last episode, was this M5. It's $143,000. Now, really, you don't start getting into some of the decent S-Class cars until here. We've got a $220,000 Huracan. We've got our GT3 RS is going to be $180,000. So that's actually a decent value. I mean, Huracans, and it goes up from there. Look at this Murcielago. Would love this, but it's $335,000. So I think what we're going to do in the interest of saving some money and things, and we're not going for the R35 because we're going to be earning that at the end of this week, we are going to be going for some good old American muscle. Where is it? We must have passed it. The mid-engine supercar killer, the Corvette, is what we're going to be going with today. And trust me on this, all right, the body kits on this car are ridiculous. So you guys can see absolutely fantastic stats. We're just about an S-Class here. We're at the very top of A+, but it's only going to cost us $141,000. So with a couple of small upgrades, we're going to be able to bring this thing up into ship shape. Top speed of 184, 0 to 60 in 2.9. In terms of value and bang for your buck, it doesn't really get much better than this. Ooh, we are going to have to upgrade our garage to super to be able to upgrade pieces, though. How much is that going to cost? I mean, we've already kind of committed to this at this point, so we're going to upgrade our garage at $50,000. We've still got $200K left, and look at this. This is our ECU is going to bring us up into S-Class range. How much does it cost to go to Elite? Elite's going to cost us $100. I don't know if we want to do that yet. I mean, we could. I'm gonna save it. I don't think we need it. Probably the best thing we could do is to either super or turbocharge this thing. So if we supercharge it, that's actually gonna get us the highest top speed. I'm down for it. We're supercharging our Vette for $28,000. Now we're 170 into this thing, and we're at the top of S-Class. Throw on a new fuel system here. The ECU flash for $21,000, and bam, all of a sudden we are at the very top of S-Class. I'm very excited to see how this works out. If we upgrade our nitrous, it is going to take us to S+. Shoot. I really want to start upgrading nitrous. Our next build, I think we're going to do that. Honestly, we could probably take the ECU back and rebuy the nitrous, but let's not waste any money. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Now, let's take a look at the actual style and the way this thing is going to look. Let's take a look at paint and wrap and see what the community's got for us. So it looks like we've got a lot of dark gray. That's kind of like almost some forged carbon look there with some racing decals. And here it's just straight up. It's not really forged carbon. It's just kind of like a detailed carbon. We've got a highlighter yellow. We've got a bright blue, red, orange. Ooh, this is kind of a nice one. I'm going to be honest. The red is pretty nasty. I'm going to go ahead and go with the red for right now. That looks good to me. Kind of a candy apple, very bright red. But the most important thing is going to be our body kit. So this is our stock Vette right here. This is what your average midlife crisis, maybe, up to 60-year-old man's going to be whipping around the country club. We've got the Alchemist body kit, dude. This thing looks like an angry bug. What is happening here? I love that. The carbon, oh gosh, it's going to make a hard decision for us, isn't it? What do you guys think, here or here? I think you got to go carbon there. This thing's just so fat, I kind of love it. I don't know, but the carbon's sick. And then we've got our speed hunters here. Ooh, that's kind of a mix of both. All of these look really good. This looks like a track car. You see the rear end here. Ooh, I kind of like the spoiler on that. What do you guys think? I don't know. I feel like the track version's pretty sick. I think I'm going to go with the carbon. $20,000 body kit on that bad boy, and I think we're looking pretty good. What's sad is this is the first time I have ever edited a license plate in this game. Honestly, I didn't even know where it was for the longest time. So we've got T Martin on there. We can change different backgrounds. Ah, this is going to be nice. Ooh, some of these are sick, dude. I don't know what I want to go with. I kind of like that one. $750. I think that's well spent. Now that we bought that, do we get to keep that forever or what? No, I don't want to edit my text. Let me see our frame here. So we can go with different frames. Dude, I had no idea we had all these options. I think I mean, I could see going for like a kind of a basic frame here. Something like that, maybe. All right. Definitely going to smoke the taillights a little bit. I'm not going to go fully dark, but at least smoke them a little bit. Wheels, we could probably edit our rims here. I hate how you have to buy every single little thing individual, but we're going to put some Toyo Proxes on there as well, just to add a little bit of white text on the walls. Going to do the same up front. Give it a little bit of tint so we're not in the fishbowl, but still want to be able to see the interior. Dude, this thing is nasty. Definitely want to make this, let's make it sound more aggressive, a little bit more raw. I'm going to... I mean, I'm going to be honest, a lot of the cars sound really, really similar in this game. I feel like there's not much you can really do in that sense, but yeah, this thing looks absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we do, let's put some vanity items on there. I'm going to put some red underglow, $5,000 sounds good to me. It's nice to have at least a little bit of money, but we need more. We need to keep making money, and that's what we're doing today. $24,000 sounds good to me. This is going to be an S-Class race. $8,000 buy-in. Top 4 make money. Here we go. Very excited to see this thing out in the wild. Oh, look at the... Do you see the texture on the paint?
I got another job for you. Range Rover Sport.
Nice. I've always wanted to race through some storm drains. Send me the details.
Time to off-road, kid.
Dude, it's like an armor. It's like hexagons. All right. I guess before we get into this thing, we are going to go take a look at a Range Rover.
Copy, dispatch. These racers won't know it hit them.
This thing is disgusting. This is my favorite build we've made thus far. And to be honest, I'm not really much of a Corvette guy. I can appreciate him.
You know it was the same shit back in the day? The city has always been cracking down on us. Sure, some street racers have side hustles that are bad for the city, but most of us do it because this is an art. Okay? The city is our canvas. And painting all of us with the same brush, it ain't right.
I heard that. You tell him, baby. Come on, Rydell. I don't know what we're doing with this, like, it's kind of a rose gold. Not really rose gold. I guess it's more of a gold. Not really rose gold, but this is gold-plated Range Rover. This is terrible. The Florida plate on it, of course. All right. This looks like a Florida vehicle that you would find. Here we go. Let's... just try to get this thing there in one piece. And as quickly as we possibly can. I will say, we haven't really run into any... Ooh, got the billboard. We'll take it. Extra 250. We haven't run into any off-road races. Like, I haven't seen anything. Another billboard here. Don't mind if I do. Making money while I make money, baby. Make it while you sleep. Ooh, okay. Yep. This thing doesn't handle, period. But we're going to be all right. Got till 1:30. About 40 seconds through right now. Dude, this thing is like a boat. Very hard to control. Does not turn on a dime at all. Even if you slam on the e-brake, it hardly wants to turn. That was actually pretty clean right there, though. Come on, baby. 10% left, and we got 20 seconds to do it. We should be all right. Final turn here. Yeah. There she goes. Probably the easiest 12K we ever made. It's a good way to start this episode. We dropped, a few hundred on this Corvette, so gonna be time for us to start making that money back. Let's head towards this race. Sounds like Rydell's calling us again, though.
Your number 1 employee?
Hold on. Trying to set our... There it is.
Did it again.
My only employee. You're so damn fast, you're leaving those fools in the dust.
Yeah, I tried getting into the Burger Academy, but failed the written test.
Now you got me craving a bacon double cheeseburger. Later.
It does sound good.
All right, matey. I got a nice little number that needs dropping off straight away.
What is happening right now?
Fancy grabbing your wellies and putting a mini countryman through its paces.
Oh, I see.
Is this George Russell on the phone?
British.
Ta, old bean. Toodle pip.
Toodle pip.
Like the Queen herself just called.
All right, well, we're going to, Range Rover to a Mini. Talk about started from the, fall from grace. Started from the top, fell to the bottom, but that's all right. Dude's got me climbing a mountain to find his thing. And they're okay. Yeah, I mean, minis go off-road, right? They start in rally? Or why did minis come about? Just small cars to drive around? Over in the UK? I have no idea. Woo. Okay, here we go. Missed our start, but we're going to be fine. Minute and 25 seconds. And it looks like, okay, this is just going to be, you know, I said that we haven't done any off-roading, and this is just going to be an off-road episode, I guess. All of this is going to be off-road. Maybe, who knows, maybe the S Plus class races once we get to those. See a little bit more out here in the boonies. I doubt it. Doesn't seem like much of an off-road game, but I guess always has a few surprises in store. Kind of like that, though. I don't know. I feel like I play Need for Speed. Okay. I feel like I play Need for Speed for street racing. Honestly, this kind of stuff makes me miss Forza. I hope we get a new Forza Horizon expansion soon. It'd be nice. I think they just got like a new car pack and stuff. We might have to go back and check it out at some point. Right now, I'm kind of infatuated with this game, so we'll see how it all goes. But okay, this is interesting territory I never would have seen otherwise. We got 15 seconds to make it 7%. That was not our smoothest one, but we made it with 9 to spare. We'll take it. All right, that's $27,000 right off the bat. I mean, we probably don't want to.
Yep, they called. Spectacular driving. They were really impressed.
So is that all you got for me? No social media
Risk
sales
too
or
much here.
snack requests?
Hey, I'm not that predictable.
So you don't want me to swing by Pizza by Alfredo and grab you a pie?
Hawaiian. But don't put no pineapple on it now. Hold the pineapple.
Never change, Rydell.
Dude, we're really starting to ball here, baby. I love it. Some of the challenges and stuff, we aren't even trying for them. We're starting to unlock them and complete them and things. Feels good, man. Ooh, getting up on 2 wheels there on that corner. That's a little bit scary. Might need to drop the downforce a little bit. I would imagine this wing has something to do with that. But, yeah, man, we're finally starting to get into the good stuff. It's costing us quite a bit of money, but it's going to be worth it. One thing I was looking at and kind of considering, so it's interesting, and I don't know if I like this. We haven't played it yet, so it's hard to judge, but the multiplayer in this game does not carry over with your campaign progress. Like, you've got a whole different garage and set of money and unlocks and upgrades and things, which I feel like is kind of weird. I feel like in most games that would make sense, but for a racing game, I feel like once you unlock a car, you should kind of have that. But we might end up, as soon as we get through the campaign and we, you know, wrap up the storyline, at least what little there is, then we might start to check out some of the multiplayer. We'll see what happens. Here we go. All right. I mean, we could add an extra $16,000 on top here. Sounds good to me. Gonna bet Lyric. We're projected to get first place. I mean, we are fully maxed out here. One thing I need to start doing is not fully maxing the cars. I think we got to put them like 60 to 70% of the way through the class that we're racing in. Sometimes it makes things a little bit too easy. I don't know. Sometimes it's tough. All right, Medusa, whatever you say. Here we go.
Just got interesting.
Just like with the off-road stuff, I'm going to talk trash, and then we're not going to be able to catch first here. Come on, baby. The guy we bet is right there in front. Oh, we're 10% of the way through this race. We got a long time. Settle in. Just be casual, baby. Be casual. Just wait for him to make the mistake, baby. There it is. Okay, and this is where we fly. Just cruising at 180 miles an hour. You know, it's all going to work out for us. That's fine. Okay. This is a chaotic race thus far. I'm pretty sure that Murcielago didn't get that checkpoint. Yeah, dude, this thing does not want to drift. It does not like drifting. I'm going to have to do everything I can to get this thing sideways. Woo. Everyone's getting a little frothy today, huh? I like this.
Patrol here. We're all set to end this now.
Got one of our drift challenges there. Gonna be honest, I don't really like the way this thing drives. We're gonna have to make some adjustments. I think back in the garage, I think you like with your, you can go to your spoiler and you can like adjust the amount of downforce that it gives and things. So we'll see how that works. We're 40% of the way through this race. I mean, in a straight line, this thing is amazing. Nothing better than that, but outside of that, this thing's gonna give us some trouble. I like something nice and balanced. We'll put her under the knife when we get back, but we're gonna get this win before then. I'm having to hit the E-brake on little turns like that because, okay, see, then she gets sideways and she doesn't want to stop. That was weird. Shoot, dude, we got our work cut out for us here. Honestly, we're gonna be in good shape though. We're gonna have a lot of money after this race. And, not too much heat.
You ain't got the horsepower to keep up.
Dude, it needs to be able to slide a little bit. This is not good. I felt like we were so in control at the start of this race too. Once you get it in the slide, it feels pretty good. But getting it in the slide, like getting it over that hump, getting it to break loose is not easy. What up, Lyric? I'm just gonna take that draft. Move that into a drift. From a draft to a drift, and then we can take over, baby. She just doesn't want to enter a drift, and then she fights you when you're drifting. If you don't stay hard on the steering input, then it starts to straighten out a little bit too much. 71% of the way, dude. This is a race and a half, man. Although I think, don't we have, was there a 2 or a 3-star heat that we wanted tonight? I don't remember.
Patrol wants in on the action too.
Too many things happening all at once. 3/4 of the way through this race. This is outrageous. This is so long.
Home stretch. You better not choke.
0%, maybe like a 3% chance of that happening. Never say never. But I'm feeling fairly good. Once we get around this corner, see, this is where this thing shines. When you can just go in a straight line. You got little, this might be a little bit too much curve for it, actually. Ooh, see? How it grips like that? We are flying through these corners.
Control here. We're going after
See
this
ya.
curve too.
No shot you're keeping up, bro. Don't kid yourself. All right. Ended up winning fairly handily there. It's kind of a battle with second, but that was solid. Dude, this thing is so sick. I love it. This is definitely my favorite build yet. $17,500 in the bank just from that. We're going to have a cop chase on our hands. We should be able to get away, no problem. This is a 1.5-star race. We've got $47,500 in the bank. That's pretty good, dude. I mean, is there anything... You'd have to... $16,000. Yep, that'll do it. I was going to say, you're going to have to tell me a pretty outrageous number if you want me to risk this, but they did. Is this an S-class race, I hope? It's an A-class race. A+. Okay. So we're going to be back in the Mustang. That's all right with me. Dude, I've got a feeling this thing is going to be a nighttime demon. It's going to be a demon, dude. It's so fast. I don't know. I feel like maybe we kind of tipped the scale a little bit towards drift, but I am kind of enjoying having it be so good. Look at how fast we can change lanes. The other cars in this game, you can't even come close to that. Where is this taking us? Why is this taking us there? I want to go down there. All right. Most cars in this game get all squirrely and super loose in all the corners and everything. This thing just sticks. Love it. Straight down here. Gonna make an extra $16,000. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to park her for now, though. Road tripping, let's get it, baby. Back in the Mustang GT, to be honest. I mean, we got...
Here we go.
Got the US on lock, baby. Just gonna have to get a Camaro and maybe a Charger in here. Have the quadfecta of American sports and muscle and just crazy cars. Got a decent start here, up at a 6th place. Nice little draft going. Looks like this is, oh, okay.
No, this can't be happening.
Y'all are getting a little brazy out here. Come on now. Let's race smart. Let's race clean. She's kind of pulling on us a little bit here. We're pretty highly ranked in this, with this Mustang. Not quite as good as a Corvette in its class, but it should be up towards the top. See how much looser this thing is than the Corvette was? Full nitrous there. None of the AI, if a race ever goes by a gas station, it's like an automatic, not W, I don't want to jinx anything, but it's like an automatic super boost for us because nobody ever goes through the gas stations. But something like that, look how much smoother that was than our Corvette. We're going to have to start messing with some of the setups and things, I think. I want to say we're blowing them out. I feel like the start is kind of what happened there. We got fortunate with a little trading paint that they decided to do. But I definitely feel like there's quite a few drift opportunities in this game. I mean, most races, apart from the ones that are on like that, the one racetrack, most races are going to have some soft corners like these. So I think we've got to tone down the meta a little bit, and I think that's going to be our new best car for sure. I think it's already our best car. It's just we're kind of having to adjust our play style with it a little bit. Whereas I think if we can keep it clean and fluid, I'm a lot more fluid with this Mustang.
You are not about to take my money.
Oh yes, I am. I'm about a quarter mile ahead of you. I can't even see you anymore. This segment's always sketch. Woo, dude, we are just flat. See, right there, we would have been in trouble with the Corvette. Both spots. 64% of the way. This is not the long race here, huh? Or like stuff like this where you've got like the quick left into a right type of a scenario. I mean, I probably could have carried speed a little bit better through there, but you know what I mean? Like the Corvette couldn't have done that with its grip. And it definitely couldn't have done it well on a slide. So I guess there's different tools for different jobs. But then again, like the Mustang here, we got to be careful coming around a couple of these corners because we're going to start sliding when we don't want to when we're going up a bridge. So there's a trade-off. I think there's a middle ground to be had. Maybe we need to throw a big wing on this Mustang is what I'm learning here today. 96% here. Come on. 96%, 97%, and straight to the finish. That's going to get us a win. No cops in sight. Top three took each other out. Our bet, I'm pretty sure, took each other out right at the very start of the race. Never saw them again. Made it nice and easy for us. All right, going to take us up to a 4-star heat. That's going to get the job done. I think we had like maybe a 3-star limit that we wanted for this evening. I think it's going to be time to go ahead and ship it back home. We have a cop coming this way. Hopefully we can beat him through the intersection. And man, it's going to be a crazy night ahead of us here. $65,000. Drop it in the bank. That's one of our best runs yet, and honestly, it felt pretty effortless. Most of the money came from the 2 deliveries we did, but that Corvette is absolutely disgusting. So if we go to performance and then handling, okay. So we can, oh, it's not letting us adjust. Why can't we adjust handling and grip? Do we need like an we might need an aftermarket, you know, I mean, technically we have one, but it comes with the body kit. Maybe we need a different type of spoiler or something like that. Steering sensitivity, I feel like maybe go up on that. Low downforce to reduce the grip and turns. I'm just gonna do a little bit. This is all affecting our stats in real time too, dude. This is cool. Traction control off, of course. All right, we're gonna try that. Feel like that's a good spot to start. We'll just kind of see how she feels. We'll move on from there. Ah, just kidding. We're not going to be able to do that. That's going to take her up to an S+. We're going to want to back out. Okay. If you take the downforce off, it takes you up to an S+. Interesting. That's weird. If you put more of it on, it drops your okay. Well, we're going to have to mess with that in the future then, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't right now. So I'm going to see you guys at our next episode. We are going to take it to the streets at nighttime. We had a 3-star wanted level And man, $40,000 race coming up here. $8,000 buy-in. First through fifth, take the money. Sixth, seventh, and eighth get nothing. We're gonna see what old girl can do here in the nighttime. So very excited for this. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in our next one, and catch you all later. Peace out.